Hi, Richard. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm speaking with Richard Sear, who is our managing partner for Everest Group's Advanced SciTech, also known as AST practice. The AST practice is something that we stood up last summer, summer 24, and we were joined by a great team of people who are focused on, I would say, the stuff that's on the horizon 10 years out that we'll be talking about in 5 years that will make a difference to your business, tremendous differences to your business. But that's what the AST practice is about. I'm going to let Richard share that with you. But today, Richard is joining us to talk about that, as well as a very exciting investment we've made as a firm on a product called Tashi, or a capability, actually. It's not even a product, it's a capability called Tashi. And we think it's going to make a lot of difference into how you engage and experience Everest Group. So, Richard, tell us what Tashi's about and how the AST
Yeah,
practice has been busy the last 6 months.
yeah, good. Well, I mean, since joining in May, I've been sort of obsessed with one of the things that our executive team has been talking about, our leadership, which is better, more confident decisions. And my team are scientists and engineers. So for us, everything begins with science and to understand how things work. So if you're building AI platforms, if you're developing engineering services, if you're trying to understand value chains and supply chains, the devil is in the detail. And that always begins and ends with things like how material is evolving, how new sensors are developing, how bioinformatics is going to impact the healthcare industry. And that's what our team does. We really want to understand that. So confidence comes from knowing the ingredients that make up the future. So we love it and we're very passionate about it. And so Tashi came about because we believe that ultimately decisions are going to be the aggregation of a human AI symbiosis. And so if I share an image here, which might help us in discussing this, Katrina, we think it is the aggregation of content and context that equals a more confident decision. Content meaning Everest Group has the best content. We have the most trusted advisors. We keep our information fresh more constantly than others. And, it's infused also with the people that we know. Context is like, how does this help me in my job? How does it make me do my job more efficiently? And how do we constantly make sure we have the right skills to extract the most out of AI and the content of Everest Group? And that ultimately you fuse those together and you get more confidence when you're making a decision. And that's what Tashi does. Tashi is an AI platform, a human AI platform, to bring you more confidence when making decisions, Katrina.
That's where we're headed, and that's kind of what Everest Group has been about, right? We're sometimes thought of as being, too in the weeds, but it's in the weeds that you get that context that makes any kind of data valuable to whoever's using it and trying to apply it to a problem that they're trying to solve. Because you have to understand the problem, so you have the right data and you apply it correctly and you use it the right way. So I love that Tashi brings that through line from everything we do at Everest Group to the tool itself. Very cool.
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited about her. I'd love to show people. There's demos available for our trusted members and prospective members. So we'd be excited to show her off to folks and they can see how she would apply to them making a better decision.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And you have been out there talking to different analyst relations professionals about AST and Tashi. So if any of our readers want to, or listeners want to learn more, reach out to me, reach out to Richard, and keep your ears open because we will be talking about this a lot more as 2025 rolls down. Great. So thanks, Richard. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Katrina. Yeah, take care.